Welcome to the championship game of this year's Marathon Cup Hockey Tournament. I'm Chris Conley. Teams will be out on the ice in just a moment. DC Everest and Wausau West. Pregame is brought to you by Auto Select, Schofield Avenue in Weston, providing dependable vehicle repair, service, and tires for 22 years. With a 3-year nationwide warranty, free roadside assistance at Auto Select, you're good to go. Auto Select, Schofield Avenue in Weston, Highway 10 East and Church Street in Stevens Point. If you were with us earlier tonight, we had the consolation game of this hockey tournament. Mosinee winners over East Merrill United 6-1, so the Indians finish in third place. How did we get here? Well, on Thursday night, Wausau West blew out East Merrill United 11-1. The Evergreens got here with 2 shorthanded goals in the third period. They beat Mosinee 6-1. We will see elite goaltenders in action today. Griff Bonnell, a senior for DC Everest. For a large part of last season, his saves against were 91%. Julian Scalcucci is a junior, so he'll be back next year. One of the reasons why the expectations are so high for Wausau West is that they've got a lot of senior skaters, and they're very fast. The conditioning of this Wausau West team, well, you'll see it tonight when our game gets underway. Wausau West just visually is faster than most of their opponents. West has started off by winning their first 6 matches of the season, so they're perfect at 6-0. One of those wins against the highly regarded University School down in Milwaukee. The Evergreens are 3-3. They'll need a win tonight to keep themselves above 500. Wausau West will skate as big favorites tonight. The ice has been resurfaced. Goals are in place. Teams will be out in just a moment to get hockey underway. We will meet our starting lines and our starting goalkeepers when we come right back. Just a few minutes away from dropping the puck for the Marathon Cup Championship on Zaleski Sports.
Find auto repairs, brakes, tires, and oil changes all in one place at Auto Select in Weston. At Auto Select, you can expect dependable automotive repair from the experts you can trust will exceed your expectations. Auto repair has never been so comfortable with a spacious, clean waiting room with refreshments along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. And ask about their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. For your next auto repair or maintenance, bring your vehicle to Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
Last year, these two teams met in the Marathon Cup Finals. Wausau West came away with a 4-2 win. And again, both of tonight's goalkeepers figured in that championship game a year ago. Wausau West almost always wins this tournament. I believe it's 9 years in a row that they've claimed the cup. Our officiating crew is coming out onto the ice. Teams will follow. And then we'll be underway shortly thereafter. This also counts as a Wisconsin Valley Conference game, so this game figures into the standings. Wausau West in league play is 2-0, and the Evergreens are 1-1. Everest has a road win over Wisconsin Rapids, and then, an overtime loss to Marshfield. The games that usually determine the conference championships are when Wausau West meets Spash. They've not played each other yet this season. Warriors come out in their yellow sweaters. Yellow breezers, blue numbers, and blue trim. Evergreens wear the home white. Green numbers and green breezers. Starting lines will be introduced to the crowd. We already had the national anthem before the first game. So once the starters are introduced, we'll head over to the benches, then we'll drop the puck and get our Marathon Cup Championship underway. There's Julian Scarlucci, tough nut to crack. Joe Gravine's a defensive stud for this Wausau West team. There's Cooper DePoit. Coop's also a senior. So a lot of times these the best Wausau West line, all seniors. And there's Griff Bonnell. Boy, what Griff wouldn't give to log a win over Wausau West. That's one of the things you'd talk about. Chase Crass of Wausau West had 4 goals in the first period in the opening round. Breakout game for Will Van Slyke of the Evergreens. He had 4 goals, 4 of the 6 for Everest in the win over Mosinee. Yep, some of the players don't have the memo that we've already had the national anthem. They've got their headgear off, but they'll head over to their benches in just a moment. Nope, double national anthems tonight. Here we go. I think that Wausau West, consistently good year after year, I think they're better this year than what we've seen in past seasons. Wausau West got a lot of players who've been in the program for a long time, and for the seniors, it's championship or bust. The Evergreens, I think it's fair to say, have been inconsistent. They come in at 3-3 on the season. You know what one of the opportunities is for playing Wausau West? You want to get the whole state talking about your hockey program? Put a loss on these Warriors. Wausau West is nice enough to bring the actual Marathon Cup trophy over to the arena tonight. It sits at the scorer's table. We've joked that it feels like Wausau West could just bolt that down to their trophy case. Hockey's brought to you by Design Theory 19. Your home is the heart of your best moments. Make it uniquely yours with Design Theory 19, downtown Wausau or online. Their website is designtheory19.com. Design Theory 19, where dreams become design. Puck drops and the Marathon Cup finals are underway. Thanks for joining us on Zaleski Sports. Wausau West possesses first. Dumps it into the corner. The Warriors are onside. Cooper DePoit fighting for it there. Griff Bonnell, who's an outstanding goalkeeper for DC Everest, started as a freshman, so we've had him between the pipes for 4 years. Just plays with very little margin for error tonight. Then again, can't lose if you can't get him beat. Evergreens get a one-timer. Gabe Simonson. Scarlucci pad save. Wausau West also transitions very quickly from defense to offense in a moment. And when Wausau West has someone in the penalty box, this is a team that's penalized perhaps a little too much. But Wausau West has such fast skaters that they're always looking for shorthanded opportunities. West gets their first look at the net. Owen Pregame put that on. Griff Bonnell with a save. Offensive zone face-off for the Warriors left of the cage. Evergreen's looking to hang with one of the best teams of the skate. Now, no icing here. This will be waved off. West, nice cross-ice pass. 2-on-2, carrying in is Hendricks Demrow. Loose in front for a moment, now behind the net. Evergreens have a defenseman there and out of danger. Goalie comes out with a long outlet pass. 2-on-2 coming back the other way. A lot of contact and knocked away along the near side post. Hendricks Demrow carried it in. Demrow was a goal scorer ×2 in the win over East Merrill United back on Thursday. But again, 11 goals up on the board for Wausau West, like everyone was getting into the act. West comes back the other way, has to clear. Onside to the far side boards. Two new defensemen out on the ice for the Warriors. Evergreens take it away. Break it out the other way. Everest is onside. Shot deflected. And Gabe Simonson off his skates, right back up. Evergreens, that was block, didn't get through. Off the body of Zach Guerin. 3 minutes in, scoreless. Another cross-ice pass. Boy, this Wausau West team, the passing's been crisp tonight. Shot in a tough angle. Braylon Steinke denied. Steinke was also a goal scorer Thursday. West cross ice that was well wide, went right through the crease from the near side to the far side boards. West still holds the zone, put on goal. Griff Bonnell lunges out and covers up. Put on by Chase Crass. Crass had the hat trick +1 in the first period on Thursday night. Great stick handling, loose in front and cleared out of danger. Boy, Griff Bonnell's got to be clean on those. Had a defenseman who was his best friend and swept it to the near side boards. Warriors unable to hold in. Evergreens coming back the other way. Cole Van Slyke knocked off the puck. Van Slyke with a breakout game Thursday. He lit the lamp 4 times. Penalty shot, 2 power play goals, and an even strength goal for Cole Van Slyke. Goalie was screened there. Stick save for Griff Bonnell. Warriors are onside again. Carried in by Pregame. Left it for a trailer. Deflects off the goalkeeper's stick and out of play. 13 minutes to play. Scoreless first period. Championship game of the Marathon Cup, brought to you by Foundation Finance. Start a job making the money you need with flexible scheduling, a close-knit, fun-loving group, and full-time benefits from day one. Learn more at foundationfinance.com. West holds it in on the near side and plays it to the corner. Tyler Wendell was close but couldn't corral the puck. That went off a Wausau West player. No icing here. Evergreens look to fill in and hold this zone. Stick checked away. Braxton Byler keeps the chance alive. And from down near the goal line, Julian Scalcucci covers up. New skaters come on. Offensive zone face-off for the Evergreens to the right of the goal. Dylan McGarry to take the draw. Whistle immediately stops play. One of the questions in tonight's match will be depth for the Evergreens. The Evergreens are just so much better when the Van Slyke line is out there. And that there's just, not that the kids aren't trying hard, there's just a fall off in natural talent once one of the other lines is on the ice. So as the Evergreens roll through, then can they play consistently when other lines are there? This came loose in front, it went off the skates of one of the Everest defensemen. A lot of traffic in front, wide by Zach Guerin. Yeah, the Evergreens can't afford any mistakes. Evergreens 2-on-1 coming back the other way. Evergreens tried to get that fed ahead to Clay Krings, and the Wausau West players sacrificed the body. It was loose between the circles for a while. So a solid defensive play, nothing comes of it for the Evergreens. Everest comes back the other way. Here's Van Slyke, stick checked away by Shea Jones. Van Slyke wiped out, no penalty. Yeah, your best players have to make plays in a game like this if you're Everest. The Everest fans reacted immediately to the 2-on-1. West is onside, coming back the other way. Centered, scored. That's a great pass. And the Warriors will play from in front. Chase Crass has scored the goal, but it was the pass. Again, Griff Bonnell had the challenge of shifting from the near side to the far side. West plays from in front. At 5:59 of the first period, Chase Crass has scored for the Warriors. Stand by for the assist information. Cooper DePoit gets the assist. At 5:59 of the first period, West plays from in front. Evergreens looking for an answer. Lost the puck along the far side boards. Evergreens shot there, stick save. Rebound to the near side, shot. The Evergreens have an answer! Xavier May. Boy, for the Evergreens, that's what you like to see. They go down 1-0, and just seconds later, they score the equalizer. Game on. The Evergreens do not flinch. Wausau West had the lead for 30 seconds, and DC Everest answers. There's a rebound, second look at that at the net. Top shelf goal for Xavier May. They're announcing that as Ethan Whitmore's goal. Whitmore for the Evergreens ties us. West coming back the other way. No penalty. Hendricks Damrau was wiped out. Near side, West is onside. Pass for a trailer. Evergreens did a good job disrupting that. Dylan McGarry got a stick in there. To the near side boards. West holds the zone. West's 1-0 lead lasted for 30 seconds. Whitmore on the equalizer for the Evergreens. West is back onside from close range. Nothing doing on the near side post. Carrying it behind the net was Hendricks Damrau. No penalties so far in the first period. We played nothing but 5-on-5 hockey. Everest takes this away, does not have numbers. Van Slyke absorbs the elbow along the near side boards. West forward along the far side. Stick handling is Crass. He's the goal scorer. Rebound chance. Griff Bonnell keeps the near side post closed. West just gobbles up all of the pucks between the blue lines. West is a really good neutral ice team. Start a job making the money you need with a close-knit, fun-loving group and full-time benefits from day one. That's Foundation Finance. Learn more at foundationfinance.com. Griff Bonnell is out of goal and flicks it towards the near side. Wausau West has to clear, circles back, onside and into the corner. Evergreen's looking to break out. Warriors have 3 men back. Hayden Johnson sent it behind the net. Evergreens are on a change. 8 minutes to go in an exciting first period of championship hockey. West is onside. They're going to say offside. Chase Bregelski tried to hold up. Cooper DePoit along the near side boards was in early. Visit Marshfield invites you to see the largest holiday display of lights in central Wisconsin. 2 million lights at the Wildwood Park. They're open through New Year's Eve, 5 to 9 p.m. Admission is free with the donation of a perishable food item or cash. They're stocking the food pantries in Marshfield with the Rotary Club's Winter Wonderland. More information online at visitmarshfield.com. Evergreens take the puck back at the red line, send it into the corner. Evergreens were unsure if they were going to be on a change there. Everest players sent flying behind the net. No icing here. Evergreens retrieve the puck. Outlet pass ahead to Hayden Johnson. Johnson's onside. Skates towards the near side, now to the corner. Evergreens had a player in front that was cleared out. Caden Allen was trying to set up shop on the near side post. One of the West players simply moved him, just erased him. West is a big, strong team. Out of the zone, Evergreen sent it cross ice into the corner. Bounced off the boards, kind of came out in front. Six and a half to play, first period, tied 1 apiece. Evergreens would be perfectly happy to go into the first period locker room tied 1-1. Got a penalty coming up here. The Evergreens are going to go on the power play. I think. No. Hendricks Damrow kind of lowered his head like he was going to the penalty box. Instead, he's just going over to the bench. So we stay 5-on-5. Evergreens win the faceoff. Shot there from just over the blue line at a save. Hayden Johnson's shot. Julian Scalcucci's got it in his gloves. Evergreen's offensive zone face-off to the left of the cage. Went off the referee. Wausau West picks it up. Cross ice, and there's room over there. The Evergreens defense was not right. Wide. The Evergreens got to have someone over there on that side of the rink, yes? Chase Crass, who already has a goal, probably wants that look back. Crass could have carried that another stride or two closer to the net and even improved his chances beyond that. Again, you just can't afford mistakes against Wausau West. West has 3 skaters back. Evergreens did not have numbers, sent it into the corner, and behind the net, Evergreens are on a change. 5.5 to go, first period. West is onside here, carried in by DePiet. You know what? The Evergreens defense has been solid. There have just been some games where West just seems to hold the zone forever. That's not been the case today. Evergreens have showed the ability when West has it to win the puck back and get it cleared. Everest has turned it over in the skates, kind of flicking at it, but not getting good contact was DePiet. Evergreens flick that on goal from outside the blue line. Gabe Simonson. Under 5 to go in the period. Evergreens take it back. Here's Cole Van Slyke. Splits defender, shot, blocker save. Van Slyke's so hot, you can't blame him from putting something on goal from anywhere. Evergreens onside here to Allen. Shot was blocked by the West defender, didn't get through. West 4 on 3. Evergreens have some defensemen looking to fill in. West player is knocked off, no penalty. Both teams have new skaters on the ice. Charlie Strobel circles back. West has it again, a dribbler towards the net, and Griff Bonnell corrals it. Under 4 to play, first period. Evergreens are trying to fire their best shot against one of the best teams in the state. Cross ice, Evergreens have a little bit of room there. Advancing forward is Whitmore. Whitmore's the goal scorer for the Evergreens. Stick checked away, cross ice turnover. West comes back the other way on the backhand side. Little too fancy, little too much stick handling there from Tyler Wendell. Evergreens flick this into the corner. New skaters will come on for the Trees. Icing will have an offensive zone face-off back in the Wausau West offensive zone. From residential to commercial, industrial to agriculture, Newton Electric in Wausau has been serving central Wisconsin since 1977. Give them a call or find them online. Their website is newtonelec.com. West back at their defensive blue line. Off the boards, backhanded in. Evergreens have it. Got a whistle here and a penalty's coming up. Wausau West will go on the power play. Uh-oh. Hayden Johnson's off for Everest. Everest penalty kill was perfect on Thursday night, but it's a different animal here. 2-minute roughing penalty. Wausau West onside, skating with a man advantage. Evergreens need this penalty kill if they hope to be tied at the end of the first period. Traffic in front. Griff Bonnell's got it under his glove. Some pushing and shoving afterwards, but everyone clears and separates. Gabe Simonson was part of that, along with Tegan Rasmus. Rasmus is 6'3". He looks like a behemoth on the ice. Just taller than everybody else. Evergreens unable to clear the zone off the faceoff, and then that's deflected off of Ethan Whitmore and goes down the ice. Evergreens have killed off the first 30 seconds of the 2-minute minor to Hayden Johnson. West is onside, that's deflected, goes all the way around the yellow ribbon to the far side boards. Cross ice pass, too long and into the corner. Tracked down by Tanner Van Buren. He was a goal scorer Thursday night. In front, that's off the blocker. Rebound off the blocker again. Shea Jones got a look now out of the zone and down the ice. Halfway through the penalty kill for the Evergreens. And under 2 minutes to play in the first period. Evergreens send it down again. Evergreens get some new skaters on. 35 seconds left in the power play. West is onside. Van Slyke kind of steered Chase Crass away. Good defense there by Van Slyke. 90 seconds left in the period. 20 seconds left in the power play. Shot. Score. Wausau West has scored a power play goal. I believe that's a Tegan Rasmus goal. 2-1. Evergreens had a quick answer the last time they were down. Looking for that again. At 15:32 of the first period, Wausau West power play goal makes it 2-1.
Wausau West goal scorer number 21, Tegan Rasmus. Assisted by number 10, Chase Grass. Time to over 15:31.
Chase Crass gets the assist. Pile up in front of the net. Players are jawing. West will get an offensive zone faceoff, and now it looks like the Warriors are likely to take a lead into the locker room at the first intermission. What the Evergreens can't do is give up another goal here before this period comes to an end. Both players get called out of the circle. I mean, what's the lesson? The Evergreens are going to want to stay out of the penalty box tonight. Wausau West power play is just too good. Extended conversation here in front of the DC Everest bench. No idea what that's about. Everest will use the opportunity to get some new skaters on. There's 1 minute remaining in the period. Got a whistle here. One of the Everest players just got underneath one of the West players before the faceoff. Hayden Johnson was involved in that. Just going to redrop the puck. Another whistle stops play. We've got a penalty here on Wausau West. Xander DeBile's frustrated by this. DeBile off, a power play that will extend into the second period. So here's an opportunity for the Evergreens either to get even late in the first period or in the second period. Two-minute delay of game penalty. An unusual 2-minute minor. Evergreens go cross ice. Here comes Gabe Simonson. Simonson's got it back. Tried to get that centered in front, and West clears it out. Evergreens did a good job moving the puck there from near post to far post. 20 seconds left in the period. Again, this power play will carry over into the second period. Under 10 seconds left in period number 1 officially. West sends it down the ice, and they'll let the time melt away. Evergreens will have 1 minute and 5 seconds left on this power play when the second period begins. First intermission. It's Wausau West 2, DC Everest 1. We'll total up our first half stats when we come right back. This is the Marathon Cup Championship game on Zaleski Sports.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Win for you and your school with the Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. News Channel 7 Winter Wonders Coloring Contest. Kids 10 and under could win up to $500 for your school and a gift card for you. Get the details and submit your entry at SherrillTireColoringContest.com. The Sherrill Tire and Auto Service Winter Wonders Coloring Contest is how kids 10 and under could win up to $500 for your school and a gift card for you. Show us your winter wonders with Sherrill Tire and Auto Service and News Channel 7.
At Nicolet Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $30 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicoletbank.com. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Take your education out of the classroom and give New Spaces a spin. Wherever you are, North Central Technical College is there with flexible learning options, including rolling start dates and 100% online classes. Earn your degree around your life.
The first tube was bent in 1968 back in a garage by our house. Shortly after that, we moved into a rented space in a machine shop.
Moving into this building in 2000 at 90,000 square feet.
So right now we sit at 165,000 square feet.
150 employees. Every day we look at how grateful we are to be where we are, but we never forget where we started. Here at J&D Tube Benders, we're a full custom hydraulic tube manufacturer. We can do anything from your simple bent tube component to a fully welded assembly.
Elite Auto Care on Schofield Avenue in Weston offers the best in automotive care and repair. This locally owned and operated repair group features a full staff of ASE certified technicians. They are ready to handle all major and minor repairs to get you back on the road. For any make, any model vehicle, look to Elite Auto Care for repairs. From general maintenance and preventative care like oil changes and tire rotations, to those more challenging issues like air conditioning, brakes, and engine issues. Elite Auto also offers a full selection of tires to fit your vehicle needs. For your next auto needs, turn to Elite Auto Care, your local family-owned auto business, on Schofield Avenue in Schofield.
Looking to buy flooring today? Shop R&R Flooring and Furniture. We have more flooring in stock and ready to go than the big box stores. Over 250,000 square feet.
That's right, over 250,000 square feet of luxury vinyl planking carpet in over 150 colors.
R&R guarantees you will find what you're looking for at a price you won't find anywhere else.
Grab your new floor today or schedule an installation.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses,
it's easy.
Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
For the very best in craftsmanship and innovative construction, put your trust in Scherer Construction. You'll see their work when you drop your kids at school, visit the public library, drive past the fire station, or even in the industrial park. Scherer Construction has helped countless homeowners with bringing their dreams to life, and hundreds of businesses create beautiful facilities that make our communities shine all throughout Wisconsin. For your next residential, commercial, municipal, or educational construction project, join the countless others who have put their faith in Scherer Construction. Find their location right here in Wausau or online at SchererConstruction.com.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
They left me home the holiday season, but the sales are huge. I can only imagine those creeps will be around.
There it is, Marv. Mittens Furniture, Appliances, and Mattresses. That's the crown jewel.
Mittens' holiday savings must be protected. No chickening out now, Kevin.
Wow! GE Cafe, what a fridge, Harry. I'm really liking the stressless recliner, Marv.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals!
Nestled in the Wildwood Park and Zoo, the Marshfield Rotary Winter Wonderland has dazzled families with over 1 million lights displayed. Admission is free. Cash donations and non-perishable items encouraged. The Winter Wonderland is open November 28th through December 31st.
First intermission, Wausau West leads DC Everest 2-1. Evergreens beyond the power play for the first 105 of the second period as Xander DeBile serves out a 2-minute minor. I'm Chris Conley. Warriors have not trailed tonight. Chase Crass scored the opening goal, 5:59 of the first period. Cooper DePint with an assist, 1-0. But the Evergreens answered just 30 seconds later on an Ethan Whitmore goal, a rebound. Puck was on the far side post. Rebound came out to the near side, and Ethan Whitmore scored. Even strength, 1-1. Evergreens had Hayden Johnson in the penalty box for a 2-minute roughing minor. West scored on the power play with just a few seconds left in the power play. Tegan Rasmus scored. Crass with an assist, making it 2-1. But opportunity knocks for the Evergreens. They got a power play for the first 105 of the second period. Griff Bonnell with 12 saves in the first period. Julian Scalucci 6. So Wausau West has outshot the Evergreens 16-8 in the first period. Hockey tonight is brought to you by Backey's Family Chiropractic. Backey's in Rothschild provides personalized chiropractic care no matter what issue your body's battling. Migraines, anxiety, stress, or a wide variety of youth issues. Let Backey's Family Chiropractic give you back the life you deserve. Teams will be back on the ice to get this second period underway. Evergreens looking for the equalizer when they skate 5-on-4 when we come right back on Zaleski Sports.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as
we have team members in our lives.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shine and staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Did you know we carry chocolate that can help you stay strong and fit this holiday season?
Here at Brickner Motors, in Little Chicago, we will help you order your brand new Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, or Jeep and get it equipped the way you want it, in the color you've always dreamed of. Whether you choose from our in-stock selection or order factory fresh, quality vehicles at competitive prices are what keep people coming back again and again. Make the drive out to Brickner Motors on Little Chicago's northeast side and let our family take care of your family. You can count on us.
Teams will be back on the ice in a moment. I'm Chris Conley. First intermission just about over. Out come the Evergreens. Wausau West has not yet emerged from their locker room. They will in a moment. West 2-1. The difference is a power play goal. Evergreens skate with a man advantage for the first 1:05 of the second period. Here come the Warriors straight to their bench. Xander DeBile still serving out the final 1:05 of a 2-minute minor. Hockey tonight brought to you by Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find great deals on tires at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. $175 off now through December 18th. No better time for new tires than Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Here we are, December 13th. 12 more big days until Christmas. Tick, tick, tick. Van Slyke and DePint meet at the center circle to get the second period underway. West with only 4 skaters on the ice. West is 1 for 1 on the power play. Evergreens looking to answer them right here. We're going to wait just a moment, waiting for some of the water to coalesce on the ice before we get this second period underway. Large crowd here for the championship game. They're sensing the delay and are just a little bit impatient. Yeah, one of our linesmen is staring at the puddles in the DC Everest offensive zone. We'll be ready to go in just a moment. All right, I think we're set to go now. Puck drop, second period's underway. Evergreen's on the power play. Set back to their defensive corner where Xavier May has to chase. Here comes Cole Van Slyke to start the Evergreens rush. Under a minute left in the power play. Van Slyke to the near side. Evergreens are onside. That's Hayden Johnson. Behind the net, battling for it, Caden Allen. Evergreens try and center that in front. It was blocked. Allen couldn't get it there. Far side boards now swept behind the net, turned over, and Wausau West sends it down the ice. Under 30 seconds left in the power play. Evergreen's got to hurry. Yeah, West is such a fast skating team. They chase looking for shorthanded goals. Evergreens are onside. 10 seconds left in the man advantage. Van Slyke sent it behind, and Wausau West is going to kill off this penalty. Shot from the far side boards was wide. Evergreens got only one look at the net. Evergreens with a goal to find, and we're back at full strength both sides. I mean, no panic for the Evergreens. Just can't go down by 2 goals. West led 1-0. Evergreens tied it up 1-1. West leads 2-1 now. Keep it a 1-goal game and anything could happen. Shot from the point, high over the crossbar. West holds it in on the near side boards. Cross ice. Trying to feed the slot. One of the Evergreens players, Cole Van Slyke, got a stick on that. Jabbed it out. 2 minutes into the second period. West's 1-goal lead still good. Back to the point, cranked up. Goalie was screened, and there was a man in front. West with a promising chance, but Griff Bonnell denies him. Evergreens just can't let that player set up right outside the crease like that, right? That won't work. It was Tyler Wendell. Someone's got to move him out of there. Bad pass there from Wausau West. Comes out of the zone. West surrenders into the corner. Evergreens along the far side. Here comes a rush from Ethan Whitmore. And the Evergreens are offside. Whitmore was leaving it for a trailer when the whistle sounded. We're brought to you by Lead Car Toyota of Wausau. Discover unbeatable deals and award-winning service. Lead Car Toyota of Wausau, your full-service destination for everything Wausau and a state-of-the-art collision center. Lead Car Toyota Wausau, North 20th Avenue. Evergreens possess the puck and send it into the corner. Scarlucci's out of goal to corral it, leave it for one of his players. Evergreens get a turnover, tried to center that, but it was behind Ethan Whitmore. Evergreens have 2 players back, 3 players back, and nothing comes of it for West. West did not have numbers there. Normally, West will leave for a trailer. Whistle. That puck went over the blue line and out of the zone. West is offside. Whitmore will take the draw for the Evergreens against Rowan Robbins for the Warriors. Wausau West responds to the big hit right in front of their bench. In front again, West had another player just outside the crease looking for Braylon Stanky. Whitmore coming back, got a trailer. Whitmore skates in, shot, save. Bounced off the goalie. The Evergreens didn't have anyone in front. One of the few times that Julian Scarlucci was not clean. Whitmore again. Whitmore's having a game for himself tonight. He's the Everest goal scorer. West. Evergreens have 2 players back, and that was deflected away. Evergreens send this down. Icing. Offensive zone face-off for the Warriors. 13 minutes to play, second period. No goals scored since intermission. Again, what do the Evergreens really need? They need the next goal to be theirs. Wausau West takes a huge step towards the Marathon Cup championship if the next goal belongs to the Warriors. Behind the net shot, that hit the post on the near side. Owen Pregame got a whistle here. The net has come loose. That will stop play. West will get an offensive zone face-off to the right. Van Slyke takes the draw for the Evergreens against Cooper DePiet for the Wausau West Warriors. These teams will meet again at Marathon Park later in the season. Evergreens onside along the near sideboard to a trailer. Shot off the blocker. Rebound, blocker, save again. Goalie's off his skates. Puck was loose in front. Evergreens tried to backhand that on goal by Xavier May. 1, 2, 3 looks, but nothing for the Evergreens. West breaking away the other side. Griff Bonnell, save! Bonnell just denied Cooper DePiet. Boy, that would have been an instant momentum changer there. Evergreens get 1, 2, 3 looks, had the goalie off his skates for a while, and West comes back with a breakaway at the other end, and Griff Bonnell says, no, sir. France Propane is your locally owned, complete service propane company. They've served all of central Wisconsin for over 2 generations. Learn more at francepropane.com. France Propane, local, quality, family. I don't know, I'm glad we're not playing pond hockey on a night like this. It's -3 outside. So after all that, we stay at 2-1 Warriors. Tough angle there, save, and bounced off Scarlucci's pads. He lunges forward and covers up. If the Evergreens score the next goal and get this equalized, you would be able to cut the tension with a knife for the final, 1.5 periods of hockey here. Whitmore to take the draw for the Evergreens. Everest plays it to the corner behind the net, now to the far side. Wausau West comes away with it. West is solid defensively and a good breakout pass, too. West is onside along the near side boards, but the Evergreens send it out of the zone. West dumps to the corner. No change for the Warriors. Rolling with that same line. A turnover down near the goal line. Behind the net, wraparound possibilities. West has a player in front again. Again, West is big, but the Evergreens have to body up those players that set up on the near and far side post. Shot here, save. Joe Gravine's shot. Griff Bonnell brings his glove right to his chest and holds on. Now both teams will get new skaters on. We're just under 11 minutes to play in the second period. Rowan Robbins takes the draw for the Warriors. It's behind the net, but the Evergreens have it, looking to break out. Evergreens are onside along the far side boards. Evergreens hold this in, but unable to shuttle it forward was Caden Allen. Wausau West back the other way. Warriors are onside. It's to the corner. Evergreens have Gabe Simonson there. Puck goes out of play. A new puck is flipped into the rink from the scorer's table. Both teams opt for full changes here. Yeah, the Van Slyke line is back out for the Evergreens. Wausau West tried to center that in front. Still a lot of traffic there. Griff Bonnell was screened and still managed to make the save. Benell denies Finn Rickert. West plays this to the corner. Can the Wausau West Warriors create from behind the net? Back out to the blue line. Cross ice. There's room there. Shot. Pad. Save against Shea Jones. West still holds the zone. Evergreen's got to get this puck out of here, and they do. Flicked off the boards. We're going to wave off icing. Yes, we are. The Evergreens had a chaser. Hayden Johnson wasn't giving up on that chance. Scoreless hockey in the second period. Came out in front and just missing. It came out off the boards behind the net and came out in front to Cooper DePyatt. Coop rolled his head back like, oh, give me another chance on that. Evergreens counting the other way. Cole Van Slyke. Cooper dreamed of having that much of the net open and unable to convert. So we stay at 2-1. Everest turns this over. Offside. Nope, penalty coming up. And it's on Wausau West. Evergreens will go back on the power play. Owen Pagelski's coming off. Yeah, I didn't think the Warriors were offside. No, they were not. At 8:49 of the second period. Hooking penalty, 2-minute minor. Another opportunity for the Evergreens to get even. West sends this all the way down, and again, Wausau West has a player chasing. They always do. Wausau West, I think, scores more shorthanded goals than ever. Evergreens onside, looking for the equalizer. Pad, rebound, another save! Julian Scalucci, outstanding. Made the save on the near side, came off his body, and then denied on the other side. Evergreens have had their chances to get even, have not been able to bury the puck. The Van Slyke line stays out there. Cole Van Slyke will take the draw. From behind the net, this is Allen. Allen's bodied up there. Evergreen shot, tough angle off the other side of the net from Hayden Johnson. Evergreens have it down near the goal line. Nobody in front, though, tried to get that ahead to Hayden Johnson. Johnson fanned on it, got a whistle and a save. And jawing after the whistle, a penalty's just been called. They're taking one of the Wausau West players off. 5-on-3. After the whistle, Tegan Rasmus is going to go off. Rasmus slams his stick against the boards as he enters the penalty box. 5-on-3 for the Evergreens. Evergreens will skate with a two-man advantage for 54 seconds. Evergreen's got to cash this in. 2-minute roughing penalty. Back to the blue line. Evergreen's cross ice. Van Slyke, best player, shot, save. Van Slyke denied. Opportunity knocks for the Evergreens, trailing by a goal. Can they answer the door? Wausau West sends the puck all the way down. 35 seconds left in the two-man advantage. And Xavier May will start the Everest rush. Outlets to the near side. Evergreens have it ahead to Van Slyke. It's in his skates for a moment. Now Cole Van Slyke. Evergreens are offside. Xavier May was a full stride over the blue line, didn't clear. Face-off near dot outside the blue line. Just 18 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Then about 1:10 of a 5-on-4. Van Slyke to take the draw. The Evergreens need this face-off, and they've got it. To the far side, there's room over there. Back to the blue line. Under 10 left in 5-on-3. Shot, traffic in front. Xavier May. Caden Allen tried to gather that in. Couldn't get it down the ice. So Wausau West gets one player back. It's 5-on-4 for the next 1 minute. Cross ice, here's Van Slyke. Evergreens are onside. Van Slyke leaves it for a trailer. Shot that was deflected by one of the Wausau West players. High off the plexiglass. Big hit along the far side boards for the Evergreens. Take the puck back. 40 seconds left in the power play. Evergreens looked to me that they were offside again. West holds. Time ticking away. Big hit. West player loses the lumber, gets it back. Turned over, short-handed. Wausau West leaves it for a trailer, looking for a shorty save. Behind the net. Just 20 seconds left in the Everest power play. One more rush up the ice. On the far side, fancy move. Evergreen shot wide. And Scarlucci went down early. The near side of the net was open. A misfire for Aiden Hopt. Back to 5-on-5. West kills off a 5-on-3. Evergreens 0 for 3 on the power play. 6 minutes to go in the period. West's 2-1 lead is still good. West Xander DeBile will take the draw in the offensive zone. Shuttling that puck forward is Braxton Byler. Evergreens look to hold it. Evergreens got to win this puck at neutral ice. Sent into the corner. Whistle stops play. We'll have a face-off outside the blue line. It's been a scoreless second period, much to the Evergreens' frustration. Could not cash in on a 5-on-3 for more than a minute. Yeah, the good teams do everything good, right? Wausau West penalty kill looks fabulous. Nothing comes easy when you're playing these Wausau West Warriors. And here they are. The Evergreens are giving West a tough match here. Evergreens have got a new defenseman on. Evergreens between the blue lines. Bad setup. West takes it back. 3-on-3. West skates through. Shot loose in front for a moment, and lunging forward and saving is Griff Bonnell. Just under 5 minutes to play, second period. Both teams will get new lines out. Valley Communities Credit Union says for 90 years, Valley Communities Credit Union's been a part of your hometown team. Local, trusted, strong. Valley Communities Credit Union, where community comes first. Federally insured, NCUA. Boy, that puck bounced in front. A rare time that Wausau West didn't have anyone home. Out of the zone, Warriors send it back in. Evergreens have it on defense. Going to come back to the Wausau West end. Warriors will have another offensive zone face-off to the right of the cage. I believe when we get our second half stats, the Evergreens will have outshot the Warriors in the second period. So that's a positive sign. But the lamp has not been lit. Evergreen's onside here. Bodie Slavin, Everest player, upended. Got a whistle. This is going to be another penalty. Penalty coming up against the Warriors. Evergreens will get another power play opportunity. It was not the initial hit. It was the action along the far side boards that drew the whistle. Braylon Stanky goes off. Nope, that's Shea Jones. Jones to the box. At 12:43 of the second period. Van Slyke comes right back out to take the faceoff. Shot there. Goalie didn't know where it was. Went off his blocker and went behind the net. Evergreens from behind the net got it in front. Sweeping at it there was Caden Allen off the blocker. Evergreens look to hold the zone. They cannot. Wausau West 2-on-2 shorthanded. They're offsides. Player along the far side boards was in early. Seems like this entire second period, Wausau West has had somebody in the box. Van Slyke circles back. 1.5 minutes left in the Everest man advantage. Evergreens between the blue lines, circles back. Evergreens are onside. Van Slyke is trailing. It's left on the side for Caden Allen. Now down to the corner. Allen picks it up. Evergreens back to the blue line. Xavier May shot traffic. That hit the post. Rebounds in front, and the goal is off its moorings. Julian Scalcucci was off his skates and backed into the far side post, stopping play. 1 minute left in the Everest man advantage. Hayden Johnson takes the draw for the Evergreens, just got called out of the circle. What is this? Linesman comes in front of the Wausau West bench to talk about something.
What?
Another West player is going to serve out penalty time.
From the bench.
They're taking some. This came in off the bench, and they're taking someone off the ice. It's a misconduct penalty.
They don't know what the penalty is.
But they just took someone else off the ice.
They never specified what kind of.
They're going to sort this out, and we'll see if the Evergreens. Yeah, the Evergreens are going to skate 5-on-3 again.
For a minute.
We're waiting for some kind of announcement from the scorer's table. Kaylor Krasmarek, a sophomore. It's the goalkeeper who is called for the penalty. And here comes another penalty against Wausau West. Oh my.
What is happening?
This is going to have to be timed manually. The penalty was on the Wausau West goalie. And now another penalty called for the action on the far side. And yet, for all these penalties against the Warriors, the Evergreens haven't scored yet. Luke Sorry is coming off. It's standing room only in the Wausau West penalty box right now. The sin bin is full. just an unusual game situation. All right, here we go. Evergreen's had a 5-on-3 earlier in the period, unable to score. Tegan Rasmus has been assessed a 5-minute major. That penalty will carry into the third period. Evergreen start the rush. They're onside. Skating in from close range. Almost a rebound opportunity. Gabe Simonson carried it in. Evergreen still hold the puck. Near side boards. From behind the net. 15 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Shot there wide. Cranked up by Cole Van Slyke. West short-handed. They score a 5-on-3 short-handed goal. What a backbreaker. Are you kidding me? 5-on-3 and Wausau West gets a shorty. Boy, for the Evergreens, that just can't happen. At 15:43, Wausau West stretches out their lead 3-1, short-handed, 5-on-3.
Let's just keep it here.
Evergreens are going to take their time out. I believe that was Cooper DePyatt who scored. It's the only goal of the second period. I mean, what's the lesson? You don't give up on any opportunities. You're down 5-on-3, but you've got the faster skaters, and Wausau West scores. Wow. This had been a 1-goal game for forever. Now West is up by 2. There's still 1 minute and 2 seconds left on the Scarlucci minor. Tegan Rasmus will begin serving the 5-minute major now. So the Evergreens still skate 5-on-3 for another 1 minute and 2 seconds. 3. Cole Van Slyke, cross ice. Evergreens skate in, shot there, it rebounded loose in front, unable to get a stick on it, was Aiden Hopt and sent all the way down. This 5-on-3 will take us till about 1 minute left in the second period. Bodie Slavin onside. Leaves it for Caden Allen. Held in by Van Slyke. To the near side. Shot. Traffic in front. It was loose, and the Evergreens had a player that couldn't get to it. It's going to be a penalty coming up here on the Evergreens. The Everest player made contact with the goalie in the crease. And I believe Caden Allen is coming off. Well, let's wait. It's another Wausau West penalty.
What is happening? There's 4 players in the box.
And yet, the Evergreens have still not been able to score. I thought Caden Allen was going to be called for interference. No, sir.
There's 4 players in the box.
So the 5-on-3 is going to continue. There's just 1 second left in the minor against the goalie Scarlucci. And then it will still stay 5-on-3. Roughing penalty against Wausau West. Evergreens hold. 1 minute left in the period. Shot here, deflected off the Wausau West player, off Joe Gravine. Evergreens still hold the zone. And Wausau West sends it down the ice. 40 seconds left in the period. Evergreens start their rush. Can they get one of these goals back before the period ends? Byler had it stick checked away. Evergreens have to clear the zone. 25 seconds left in the period. The Evergreens not careful with the puck again. Wausau West possesses shorthanded. We know what they can do with it. 10 seconds left in the period. Evergreens want to push this down the ice for a final time. The period comes to an end. Wausau West was shorthanded 5-on-3 when Cooper DePiat scored. A shorty 5-on-3. Instead of 2-1, it's 3-1. The Evergreens will skate 5-on-3 for the first 45 seconds of the third period. And then they still have the 5-minute major for Tegan Rasmus, which will give the Evergreens a 5-on-4 for another 2 minutes after that. But the Evergreens have had trouble breaking through. Wausau West widens their lead in this Marathon Cup championship game. It's 3-1 at the second intermission. Back in a moment on Zaleski Sports.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Win for you and your school with the Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. News Channel 7 Winter Wonders Coloring Contest. Kids 10 and under could win up to $500 for your school and a gift card for you. Get the details and submit your entry at SherrillTireColoringContest.com. The Sherrill Tire and Auto Service Winter Wonders Coloring Contest is how kids 10 and under could win up to $500 for your school and a gift card for you. Show us your winter wonders with Sherrill Tire and Auto Service and News Channel 7.
At Nicolet Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $30 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at NicoletBank.com. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Take your education out of the classroom and give New Spaces a spin. Wherever you are, North Central Technical College is there with flexible learning options, including rolling start dates and 100% online classes. Earn your degree around your life.
The first tube was bent in 1968 back in a garage by our house. Shortly after that, we moved into a rented space in a machine shop.
Moving into this building in 2000 at 90,000 square feet.
So right now we sit at 165,000 square feet.
150 employees. Every day we look at how grateful we are to be where we are, but we never forget where we started. Here at J&D Tube Benders, we're a full custom hydraulic tube manufacturer. We can do anything from their simple bent tube component to a fully welded assembly.
Elite Auto Care on Schofield Avenue in Weston offers the best in automotive care and repair. This locally owned and operated repair group features a full staff of ASE certified technicians. They are ready to handle all major and minor repairs to get you back on the road. For any make, any model vehicle, look to Elite Auto Care for repairs. From general maintenance and preventative care like oil changes and tire rotations, to those more challenging issues like air conditioning, brakes, and engine issues. Elite Auto also offers a full selection of tires to fit your vehicle needs. For your next auto needs, turn to Elite Auto Care, your local family-owned auto business, on Schofield Avenue in Schofield.
Looking to buy flooring today? Shop R&R Flooring and Furniture. We have more flooring in stock and ready to go than the big box stores. Over 250,000 square feet.
That's right, over 250,000 square feet of luxury vinyl planking carpet in over 150 colors.
R&R guarantees you will find what you're looking for at a price you won't find anywhere else.
Grab your new floor today or schedule an installation.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses,
it's easy.
Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
For the very best in craftsmanship and innovative construction, put your trust in Scherer Construction. You'll see their work when you drop your kids at school, visit the public library, drive past the fire station, or even in the industrial park. Scherer Construction has helped countless homeowners with bringing their dreams to life, and hundreds of businesses create beautiful facilities that make our communities shine all throughout Wisconsin. For your next residential, commercial, municipal, or educational construction project, join the countless others who have put their faith in Scherer Construction. Find their location right here in Wausau or online at schererconstruction.com.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with his smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
They left me home the holiday season, but the sales are huge. I can only imagine those creeps will be around.
There it is, Marv. Mittens Furniture, Appliances, and Mattresses. That's the crown jewel.
Mittens' holiday savings must be protected. No chickening out now, Kevin.
Wow! GE Cafe, what a fridge, Harry. I'm really liking the stressless recliner, Marv.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals!
Nestled in the Wildwood Park and Zoo, the Marshfield Rotary Winter Wonderland has dazzled families with over 1 million lights displayed. Admission is free. Cash donations and non-perishable items encouraged. The Winter Wonderland is open November 28th through December 31st.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
We're at the second intermission. It's been improbable that Wausau West would widen their lead, but they did. Wausau West was skating 2 men short, 5-on-3. Cooper DePiat with a double shorthanded goal at 15:43. Again, the Evergreens at the time were trailing 2-1, skating with a 2-man advantage, looking to get even. And Cooper broke their hearts with a shorthanded goal down at the other end, 3-1. Now, the Evergreens opened the second period, skating 5-on-3. They'll open the third period, skating 5-on-3 as well. There's still 45 seconds left on the Shea Jones minor. And then 2:43 left on the major that's being served out for Tegan Rasmus. So the Evergreens have been skating with at least one and sometimes a 2-man advantage for the majority of the second period and were unable to break through. This has got to be a frustrated Evergreens bunch right now. 11 saves in the second period for Julian Scarlucci, a game total of 17. Griff Bonnell with 13 saves in the second period, a game total of 25. So Wausau West has outshot the Evergreens 25-16, a 9-shot advantage for Wausau West. Chase Crass Tegan Rasmus and the shorty from Cooper DePiat account for the 3 Evergreens goals. Ethan Whitmore had a goal in the first period for the Evergreens, 6:29. It tied the game at 1-1, but then 2 goals for Wausau West since then. One coming on the power play and the other a 5-on-3 shorty, the rarest type of goal at any level of hockey. Can the Evergreens get something going? I mean, this becomes interesting if they can make it a 1-goal game again. This one will be decided in the third period, and the third period will be underway when we come right back. This is the Marathon Cup Championship game on Zaleski Sports.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that look for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Did you know we carry chocolate that can help you stay strong and fit this holiday season?
Here at Brickner Motors, in Little Chicago, we will help you order your brand new Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, or Jeep and get it equipped the way you want it, in the color you've always dreamed of. Whether you choose from our in-stock selection or order factory fresh, quality vehicles at competitive prices are what keep people coming back again and again. Make the drive out to Brickner Motors on Little Chicago's northeast side and let our family take care of your family. You can count on us.
The third period will be underway shortly. Teams will be back on the ice in just a few moments. The results for the Hockey versus Hunger food drive have just been announced. 2,400 food items donated to the Salvation Army, collected by the 4 teams taking part in the tournament today. That's East Merrill United, Mosinee, Wausau West, and DC Everest. Just announced to this crowd that it's the Mosinee hockey team, congratulations, that collected the most food donations. A really nice addition to the Marathon Cup tournament play, Hockey versus Hunger, to benefit the Salvation Army in the Wausau area. And the Evergreens start skating 5-on-3 to begin the third period. Tegan Rasmus is serving out a 5-minute major. And Shea Jones has 45 seconds left on his roughing 2-minute minor. Wausau West has very much been in bend but don't break mode. I mean, it seems like Wausau West, I think, had more guys in the penalty box than they were at even strength in the second period. It's kind of a dangerous way to live, but it has not cost them. The officials have asked that 3 minutes be put back on the clock between periods. Again, we're waiting for the ice to dry out a little bit after being resurfaced. The fans being treated from our DJ Mixmaster to the good old hockey game. Third period, Stanley Cup Finals. So the Evergreens technically are 0 for 5 on the power play. Bottom line, and I'm not trying to be too harsh for Everest fans, if you have extended 5-on-3s, the Evergreens have already had one and got another one coming up, and you can't score, you don't deserve to win. The other team is better. Wausau West is looking to go to 7-0 to start the season. Now, even if the Evergreens score at the 5-on-3, there'd still be 2 minutes left in the 5-minute major. And they would still have the opportunity to skate with a man advantage, trying to get the game even. That's if the Evergreens can break through. All right, well, this is still going to be tight, competitive hockey into the third period. We wouldn't want it any other way. Wausau West, the defending Marathon Cup champions. Like they are every year, right? Right. All right, here we go. The most crowded place on the rink has been the Wausau West penalty box. Rasmus serving out a 5-minute major. Shea Jones will be back on the ice in 45 seconds. 5-on-3 to start the third period. Yeah, this will be the third 5-on-3 opportunity the Evergreens have had. They haven't scored on the first two. Still not quite ready to go. Someone's got to adjust the Zamboni here at the Greenheck Turner Fieldhouse.
Let's get a new one.
Less juice, right? Less juice. Now we're ready to go. Third period of the Marathon Cup Championship game about to get underway. Evergreens on the far side. Circle back, it's in Van Slyke's skate. Shot, save, loose in front. Evergreens battling for it. Someone's lost a stick, and Wausau West clears it out. Caden Allen part of that scrum. It was the goalie who was out of stick. Julian retrieves it and is now back on his feet. 15 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Can the Evergreens get one more look? Into the corner. Big hit there. Evergreens go cross ice. Blocked, didn't get through. And Wausau West gets one player back. It's 5-on-4. Evergreens have the 5-on-4 advantage for another 2 minutes. Van Slyke picks it up. Red line, blue line, he's onside. Evergreens are getting a change. Wausau West, short-handed again. And Griff Bonnell's got to make a save on the near side post. 1:27 left in the 5-on-4. Wausau West to get an offensive zone face-off, short-handed. Boy, time's a wasting. 1:15 left in the Wausau West penalty kill. And that's a bad pass, and the Evergreens have to gather this in. Evergreens pushing forward. Off to the wing, stick checked aside, and Wausau West is going to get another shorthanded look. Tangled up there, hooking not called. 45 seconds left in the Everest man advantage. Evergreens to the wing, they're onside. Ethan Whitmore loses the puck behind the net, bounced off the boards. Evergreens keep it in the zone. Shot there, blocked, didn't get through, comes out of the zone. 30 seconds left in the man advantage. Xavier May circles back. Evergreens have to clear along the near side. Simonson is in. Simonson bodied off the puck and sent down the ice. 15 seconds left. Wausau West has just killed everything off tonight. Final rush up the ice. And Wausau West is now back to full strength, and the Evergreens are offside. Sloppy. So if the Evergreens are going to have to come back, they're going to have to do it at even strength. Van Slyke to take the draw. Evergreens hold the puck in, stick checked away, and Wausau West comes away with it. West from behind the net. Goes back out, turned over. Evergreens have numbers if they hurry. Van Slyke still has it. Lost the puck and then overskated it. Van Slyke holds it in. Shot, glove, save. Julian Scalgucci will hold on to it. And Wausau West's 2-goal lead is still good. Hockey is brought to you by Peterson Kramer Funeral Home. Committed to providing personal and compassionate care for each customer, let Peterson Kramer Funeral Home step up for you in your time of need. Evergreens win this behind the net now. West on the far side, out of the zone. Evergreens have numbers in the corner, but promptly turn it over on the near side. Boy, this has been a super frustrating night of hockey for Everest, and Wausau West shows a lot of their quality. Again, we said it before, the good teams do a lot of things good. Wausau West penalty kill, outstanding tonight. West again, shot, pad, save. Cranked up by Shea Jones. Evergreens try and break this out. Shot there, blocked, and went out of the rink. Hayden Johnson carried it in, went up over the plexiglass and into the netting. 12:08 left in the game. Soon the clock will be friendly to Wausau West too. And the Evergreens have to score and then have enough time left to try and get the equalizer. I mean, all of the advantages belong to Wausau West right now. Evergreens win the face-off. Shot there, off the stick and goes to the corner. Cole Van Slyke fights for it there. Van Slyke was trying to get that center to Caden Allen. Pass was too slow in getting there. Evergreens outlet along the far side boards. West does not have numbers but breaks through, and a save. Cooper DePyatt was just skating at a different speed than everyone else. Split the two Everest defenders. Van Slyke back the other way. It's in his skates for a moment. He'll try and create from behind the net. In front, into traffic, jabbing at it. Another save by Julian Scarlucci. Braxton Byler was there. Great Lakes Cheese says, looking for a workplace that invests in you? Join the Wausau team at Great Lakes Cheese, a place where people matter, careers are built to last, competitive pay and benefits, and a workplace culture that feels like home. There's never been a better time to apply at GreatLakesCheese.com. West coming back the other way. Shot, glove, save. Keeps the Evergreens' possibilities alive. Xander DeBile denied by Griffin Bennell. The period started with 45 seconds of 5-on-3 hockey. Nothing for the Evergreens. Then another 2 minutes of 5-on-4. West has killed off everything. Evergreens to the near side, over-skating the puck. Comes free to the Evergreens. Big high hit. No penalty. Play through it. Aiden Haupt knocked on the seat of his pants. 2-on-2 the other end. Shot there. Save. Went off. Griff Bennell and was briefly in front. There was no one on the near side post. Hendricks Damrau carried that in. Evergreens on a line change. West is offside. Wausau West looking to take the Marathon Cup trophy right back to where it was at the start of the day, over in their trophy case. Evergreens look to rush forward. Shot there, save. Julian Scalcucci's been a really tough nut to crack. Ethan Whitmore, who scored back in the first period, turned aside there. Van Slyke will take the draw for the Evergreens. Wausau West player is going to get called for a violation in the circle early. West is going to get a new line out there. 10:15 left. So there's still time, but the Evergreens have been denied on so many opportunities. What a frustrating team this is right now. Icing, come back for another offensive zone faceoff. Boy, that line was out there for just one shuttle of the puck down the ice. And West brings new skaters on. Evergreens have already used their timeout. Cole Van Slyke will take the draw. Shot there, glove save. Aiden Johnson right into Julian's glove. Van Slyke to take the draw again. Goes between the two Everest players and out of the zone. And the Evergreens turn it over. 3-on-2 for West. West is offside. The player along the near side board, Chase Crass, was in early. Face-off will come at the near side dot. Evergreens send this cross ice and they'll get new skaters on. Long pass ahead. West is going to get another look at the goal here. No, good defense. Circled Cooper to pie it back. Cooper's the hero of the game with a 5-on-3 short-handed goal to put West up by 2 goals. Near side, Cooper to pie it again, stick checked away. Charlie Strobel, good defense. 9 minutes to go in the Marathon Cup Championship. It's starting to feel like a countdown to victory for Wausau West. Evergreens just have not been able to break through in this game. Offensive zone face-off for the Evergreens. Cole Van Slyke must be exhausted. Back on the ice again. Sweeping backhand save. Off the pads to the corner. When you got to have your best players on the ice when you're trailing. Van Slyke just got tripped. Is he okay? No penalty. Stick to side. West 3-on-2. They're onside. Left for a trailer save. That popped off the goalkeeper and hit the crossbar. Tyler Wendell carried it in. Evergreens counterattacking ahead to Van Slyke. Far side boards, he's onside. Tough angle here. Tried to get that in front. On the doorstep was Ethan Whitmore. Couldn't get a stick on it. If Whitmore could have made contact, he would have had his second goal. Under 8 to play. It's in front. Loose in front. Griffin Bonnell rolls on it, and the goal has come loose. Griff Bonnell keeps it a 3-1 game. Bonnell was off his skates, which is always dangerous, and made contact with the far side post, knocked it loose. That was loose in front, too, for a moment. Again, any kind of Wausau West score here puts this game to bed. Now there's a penalty on the Evergreens. Braxton Byler comes off. Wausau West is 1 for 1 on the power play tonight. Penalties have been uneven, to say the least. 7 penalties called against Wausau West, just 2 against DC Everest. This one at 9:34 of the third period. Braxton Byler off for roughing. Blood in the water for Wausau West. If they score a power play goal, that'll be a huge step towards a Marathon Cup championship. Evergreens need this penalty kill, then there'll be about 5.5 minutes left in the game. Cross ice. Shot there wide, had a man in front. Tyler Wendell tried to get a stick on that. Put on goal by Shea Jones. That came out in front. And Griff Bonnell with a save. 1:18 left in the Wausau West power play. Wausau West has not trailed tonight. Wausau West skating with the man advantage. Stick checked away, sent down the ice. 1 minute left in the Everest penalty kill. Evergreen send it down again. West will retrieve. They'll have half a minute left. Evergreens get new skaters on. West was offside. Chase Crass looked like he had the puck and held up for just a minute. I believe Owen Pregelski on the near side was in early. West is onside along the far side boards. Evergreen send it off the boards and out. West will have to clear. Puck is out of play. There's 9 seconds left in the Wausau West power play. Cole Van Slyke's back out to take the draw for the Evergreens against Xander DeBile. That came on goal and was a blocker's save by Griff Bonnell to behind the net. Out and down the ice, and the Evergreens are back at full strength. Only 5.5 minutes left, and the Evergreens still have 2 goals to find. Pops up. Cole Van Slyke retrieves along the far side boards from behind the net. Tried to get that out in front. His pass was behind Aiden Haupt. Wausau West carries the puck out. 5 minutes to go officially. West is onside. Stick checked away by Charlie Strobel. That was a nice defensive play. Evergreens coming back. Here's Ethan Whitmore. One-timer save. Julian Scalcucci, impenetrable right now. Evergreen circle back. Comes Bodie Slavin. Shot high over the crossbar to the near side corner. Evergreen slapped that in on goal from outside the blue line. Julian Scalcucci will cover it up. Julian may be the best goalkeeper in the Wisconsin Valley Conference. Sure does seem like he's playing for the best team, too. Cole Van Slyke to take the draw. Evergreen's coming back. Under 4 minutes to play. Evergreens weren't on the same page there. Gabe Simonson left it in the corner, and there was no teammate there. Whistle stops play. Under 3.5 to go. West will get a new line out. Penalty called on the Evergreens here. Cole Van Slyke is off. At 13:32, Cole Van Slyke will serve a 2-minute minor. Two minutes for interference. I mean, all of this works against the Evergreens. Best player is off the ice. There'll be under 2 minutes left if the Evergreens kill it off, and they still have 2 goals to find. Wausau West is just simply not given an inch in this championship game. Shot there, save. Blocked in front. Hendricks Damrau put that on. And now lunging forward, Griff Bonnell will cover up. Evergreens put new skaters out. Just above 3 minutes left in this one. You're down by 2 goals. Do the Evergreens pull the goalie if they're able to kill this penalty off? Obviously you can't now. Still got 1:25 and counting down in the West man advantage. West has the puck near side boards. West player off his skates. Evergreens send it down. 1 minute left in the man advantage. And again, if the Evergreens kill this off, there'd only be 90 seconds left in regulation time. Wausau West along the near side boards. Hendricks Damrau. Damrau to close range. Whistle. Net is knocked loose. Contact in front 2. Hendricks found himself surrounded by 2 Evergreens. Gets out of there. 46 seconds left in the West power play. West 1 for 2 on the power play tonight. Good puck movement to the far side that was wide of the near side boards. Evergreen still unable to clear. Shot there wide of the near side post. West onside. Shot there, save. Griff Bonnell gathers it in with his stick and covers it up. Only 9 minutes left in the penalty kill. But time's going to run out on these DC Everest Evergreens. Wausau West looking more and more like Marathon Cup champions again. Both teams are back at full strength now. West turns it over. Into the corner is Whitmore in front. Evergreen's looking for a rebound chance. Pad, save, and Cole Van Slyke was on the near side post. Evergreen's pull the goalie. They're skating 6-on-5. It's an empty net down at the other end. West shuttles it forward and gets an empty net goal. Hendricks Damrau scores on the empty netter. At 15:59. No doubt about it, a moment of victory for Wausau West. That's the only goal here in the third period. Now the Evergreens put the goalie back in for the final minute. Damrow unassisted, 4-1. So congratulations to the Wausau West Warriors. They'll win the Marathon Cup in 2025. Griff Bonnell holds on. There are 30 seconds left in our hockey tournament. Hockey fans, have we not stuffed your stocking full of hockey? Chase Crass started the scoring at 5:59 from Cooper DePyatt. Coop was a big factor in today's game, 1-0 Wausau West. Evergreens answered just 30 seconds later on an Ethan Whitmore goal at 6:29, tied 1-1, but that's the only goal the Evergreens have tonight. Tegan Rasmus on the power play at 15:32 late in the first period gave Wausau West a 2-1 lead, a lead that they would not surrender. The Evergreens were skating 5-on-3 when Cooper DePyatt scored a shorthanded 5-on-3 goal to make it 3-1, a backbreaker. And then late in the third period, the Evergreens pulled their goalie, and Hendricks Damrow had an empty netter to bring us to 4-1. That's going to do it. Congratulations to the Wausau West Warriors, Marathon Cup champions. The Warriors celebrate in front of their fans. They'll bring the trophy right back across town to Wausau West. Final score is 4-1. Stay tuned for the Merrill Steel postgame show. Consider moving your career to one of the largest fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. Apply at merrillsteel.com. Thanks for being a part of our Marathon Cup coverage. I'm Chris Conley. Glad you were with us on Zaleski Sports.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our three facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merrill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Merrill Steel Incorporated, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight shipments, along with hundreds of trailers ranging from 48-foot flatbeds to heavy-haul Jeep and booster combinations. We employ only the most highly skilled professional drivers, highly experienced mechanics, and knowledgeable office staff who work as a team to provide cost-effective service in a timely manner. Our shipping fleet is a major reason why we are able to be competitive throughout North America, including the contiguous 48 states, Alaska, and Canada. Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about us. We look forward to having you join us in building it big.
25, Tyler Fidlerick. Number 26, Xander DeBile. Number 27, Joe Gravine. And number 30, Warren Binkley. Coach Brown, please report to center ice to accept the 2025 Marathon Cup. Congratulations, Coach Brown and the Wausau West Warriors.
This is the Merrill Steel postgame show. Wausau West, Marathon Cup champions again. They're 4-1 winners over the Evergreens. Coach, you guys win this tournament every year, it seems, but it doesn't look like it gets old.
It doesn't get easier either. DC Everest is a very skilled hockey team, and we knew going into this game it wasn't going to be easy. And their leadership group and everything about that team, they got some skilled athletes on that, and they didn't make it easy, but I'm super proud of our guys.
Obviously, the backbreaker was the 5-on-3 shorthanded goal. And we thought during the broadcast there's a lesson about that when you've got the faster, stronger skaters, you don't surrender the puck there, you push forward.
Yeah, certainly that a goal is great in that moment, but we want to kill the penalty and work it inside out and forcing the turnover. And obviously, Coop just a little faster than the guys in white was a good thing there.
Obviously, the good teams do a lot good, and the penalty kill was spectacular tonight.
It is a good penalty kill, however, not necessarily something to be super proud of. We still gotta be a little more smarter between the ears, and the dangerous word of more discipline. And we're still learning. This is still a learning experience. And in a close game, we got to make sure we keep our heads, because in times where we need it the most, we got to be able to close out.
Coach, obviously this is an emotional high. This is one of the boxes that you want to check. A little downtime might be good during the holidays before you crank things up again.
Yeah, well, we'll finish out the tournament series next week Tuesday, and then have a couple days of practice and enjoy being it together.
Coach, congratulations. Wausau West Marathon Cup winners today 4-1. Earlier in our consolation game, Mosinee over East Merrill United 6-1. That's going to wrap us up for our coverage here on Zaleski Sports. I'm Chris Conley. Thanks for joining us. Good night, everybody. Coach, good luck the rest of